Hey everyone, how's it going? So what am I working on now? Well, I have this Chevy Malibu. It's a 2011, I think it is. Let me double check. Yeah, it's 2011 with the 2.4 liter Ecotec motor. I don't have time to make a video on this, unfortunately. This shop has just been super swamped, so no time to actually do certain things. This would have been a very difficult video for me to make, only because of everything that's involved. I'm replacing the timing chains on it, but I wanted to go over a couple things real quick. So here you can see I have everything apart to do the timing chains, and I have a kit here, and the kit is from Cloy's kit. There's a part number if you want it. It comes with the VVT solenoids, the actuators, which are the actual gears themselves, and it comes with the new tensioners, and it comes with the guides. There's the old stuff on the floor. But what I wanted to explain to you is this. I know I hear a lot of people, and I've experienced this with a friend of mine, where, this Cloy's kit, let's just use even numbers here, is $500 for all of that. And I hear people say, oh, I'm not gonna spend that kind of money. A buddy of mine, I'm not spending that kind of money. I can get that online for $17, that whole kit. Well, gee, take a wild stab at how good the quality is. And it turns out he installed a few of them on like Ford F-150s and a couple other things. And yeah, they worked great for about 5,000 miles. Then started giving him all sorts of problems. So he installed a bunch of those kits in different vehicles because he does a lot of mechanical work like this. He doesn't have a shop or anything, but a lot of mechanical work like this, and he wound up biting them. Every single one of them came back, and he had to do it all over again. So he realized, hey, those cheapo kits are cheap for a reason. They're not worth it. It's not worth your time. That's why when we do a job like this, we sell a quality kit. The Cloy's kit is a very high quality kit. Yes, it's not cheap. Yes, it's a lot of money, but there's a reason for that. Now, with that set aside, that all said and done, if you're going to do this job, be mindful of what you're getting. A lot of shops will buy the cheap stuff. You got to be mindful of that. Find out what they're actually putting in your car if you're having a shop do this. So, like I said, this thing actually has 211,000 miles on it. But it's been very well maintained. Why am I changing the timing chains? The problem is it actually was setting a code for correlation of the exhaust cam to the crank. And that correlation code basically comes back to, hey, your chains are stretched. Now, a lot of you might ask too, well, at 211,000 miles, why are you bothering putting chains on it? Well, the thing was maintained very well. The inside of the motor is pretty clean considering the mileage. There's no buildup of crud. Yeah, it's discolored, but it's not like a buildup of junk in there. The plastic from the guides is actually in excellent shape. Everything looks good. I mean, I'm not seeing a problem with anything. However, you may be asking yourself, well, if everything's so great, how did the chains stretch? From where? It stretches from where, that's all. And I've had people ask me in the past, well, how does lack of maintenance wear a chain? Very easily. And let me show you something here. Here I got the new chain and the old chain. And if you look, think of every point of contact in there. That's a roller in the center. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of contact in just one link. How many points of contact is that in that whole chain? Now, why do I have it sitting here like this? I got it like that for a very good reason. Notice something? The old chain is longer. It's stretched. The chain actually stretched. Now, just so you can see, I'm not doing anything fancy. It just hung by a stud. You can see the tops are even, but you come all the way down to the bottom. And guess what? That chain is longer. You can see the links all the way towards the end. You can see how they are in a different spot compared to the other one. And they start out not exactly the same, but close. So there, I just thought that was an interesting comparison that I could show you that the old chain is physically stretched. Because, like I said, I had gotten many questions about that, like, well, how can a chain stretch? Well, think of all the points of contact. And think about if you're not good with oil changes, how quick it'll wear. 211,000 miles. This thing ran fantastic. It ran great. It sat in our lot for over a week because we were waiting for the customer to give us the approval to, yes, do the timing chains, and then getting the parts and then getting our schedule set to get it inside. I went out there to start it after it sat for over a week. Started right up, no noise, no nothing. Like I said, the only reason for doing this is because it keeps setting the code. Now, the other possibility with that cam correlation code is this, and they've already been changed. Those two solenoids right there, the intake and exhaust cam solenoids. Now, this kit gives me new ones, exhaust and intake. So it's going to get another set of new ones. Those I will save for testing purposes. I know they're good. The car runs fantastic. You know, just keeps throwing the light. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I thought that was quite interesting, seeing a stretched chain like that. I wish I could have showed you more in regards to disassembly and everything else, but like I said, I just did not have the time. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. So it's actually the end of the day now, so I'm gonna button this up, and we have a 3-day weekend, so I'm gonna have to finish this on Tuesday, I think. I may actually come in over the weekend, I don't know yet. But we're gonna find out. So I think it's supposed to rain, so if it rains, I'm not really gonna be doing much of anything at home, although I do have the garage to straighten out still. I don't know, we'll see. All right, hopefully you're getting something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.